Hi everyone, today I would like to address a few important updates. First of all, what you see on the screen is a min of 10 averages of 5, which is a different format from regular sessions that is a tad closer to WCA format. I was lucky enough to record my PB and first sub 7 at this after a couple attempts, and this is also my first sub 7 average of 50 on cam. I do apologize if you're getting bored of seeing me solving 3x3, as I feel like it makes most of the content on my channel currently, except that I literally double the amount of solves every time. But I needed background solves and actually tried to film some OH, but the outcome was pretty mediocre, so I came back to 3x3. Also, I'm on holidays until probably mid-September, so I'll try to release more diverse content in a hopefully near future. Now let's dive into the heart of the video. I'm very proud to announce that I am from now on a Rubik's brand ambassador. That means that I'll be representing the brand along with a whole team of amazing cubers. The new CEO of the company informed me during a phone call that the brand had lately been willing to change the direction of the company in a whole different way and get more involved in the speedcubing community. I had a very positive impression of my interactions with their staff so far, and I'm very excited to become part of their project. This partnership will give me plenty of opportunities to travel once circumstances allow it, which is something I always look forward to, and I'll be able to do so mostly without depending on my parents. Now I feel like I need to come back to a certain event you might remember, which is the Red Bull Rubik's Cube International Championship in Moscow last November. I happened to say something that might have been offensive to this whole organization, and I'm going to detail the circumstances that led me to that public statement and correct my words to clarify what I was actually thinking and intending to express at that precise moment. So while I was warming up for female track finals, as we were able to watch the ongoing other events, I noted that the winners of every event had to give a brief speech with their impressions, which somewhat also allowed me since I'm usually uncomfortable with public interactions. So I spent the rest of my practice time imagining scenarios and planning what I might be able to say if I ever won. Also, I usually prefer to remain honest when giving my opinion, and I happen to value WCA competitions and WCA results more than anything else. Therefore, I didn't feel inclined to pretend I was proud of being the champion of anything, since I thought winning a female-only event by just pulling some 8-second solves was a minor achievement compared to those of the prominent cubers in these final matches. The conclusion all this thinking eventually drove me to is that this championship was indeed not an official competition approved by the WCA, and I was nowhere near as deserving as basically every other cuber around, and I did not have much else to say, which somehow also amused me. I was still holding on to the hope that I wouldn't have to give such a speech, and tried to flee from the stage as soon as I finished, but the microphone guy, who was also very loud, catched me back, and with all this confusion, the words came in the most brutal way. What I did not say, however, is that this trip was one of my favorite ones ever, and I spent incredible moments with incredible people. Also, I was extremely grateful to the organizers to have planned everything up and taken care of us so well. And I was overall glad to experience a different way of competing with totally different levels of pressure and entertainment, especially to the audience. I am highly anticipating the moment I'll be able to compete again in this event, and now I know what I will say if I happen to win the female track again. Thanks to Rubik for offering me such a wonderful opportunity. I look forward to a great partnership. Stay tuned for more content, and thank you for watching.
bébé.